Hello, guys. How is everyone doing today? Welcome. Hello, Ben. Hello, Ghost. Hello, Ivan. Hello, Frost. Hello, Adam. Hello, Sky. How is everyone's day today? We have a pretty mild day today. Not much going on, as you know. It's there's no L4 for us right now. We've transitioned to I can't even remember what it's called, restricted. So for the momentary time, we are gonna just do a sort of Q&A stream. It's only gonna be like a short 2-hour sort of stream. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. More than happy to help you guys. Oh, we've done a jurisdiction here. Let's have a look. There we go. Do you know one thing though, guys? I hate that the wall builder event is during daily arms. I wish the wall builder event happened during the battle honors. If it happened during battle honors, oh my god, it'd be so much better. But here we are. How is everyone's day today? This is my baby account I'm on right now, so don't mind the baby account. I currently am... In fact, I can ask you guys what you think I should do here, because going into the next L4, obviously, I'm thinking about changing my heli for an MB. What do you guys think? Please let me know, you know, please have a little discussion in the chat. What do you guys think? Should I switch my heli for an MB, or do I keep the heli? Because right now the light tanks destroy helis, right? And MBs destroy light tanks, and then helis kind of destroy MBs. But that's the thing, if an MB is built with lots of protection, even the helicopter is struggling now, because the MB has that 1000 coefficient. Don't get me wrong, if the MB didn't have that 1000 coefficient at the start, I 100% would stay with a heli. But that 100 coefficient, sorry, 1000, that 1000 coefficient could be enough to keep the MBT relevant, you know? I think, like, because the thing is, on a lot of battles now, I'm seeing helis lose to MBs. Now, don't get me wrong, most of the time the MB has all of the good officers on, and the heli you see die has Valkyrie and Eagle, right? Valkyrie and Eagle are long gone now. Valkyrie and Eagle are not the best setup you can get for a heli anymore, right? So whenever you see, you know, an MB with, you know, Madam Havoc and whatever the other officer may be destroying a heli, it makes sense. But here's the question. If you had an MB with Madam Havoc and Uncle, and then you had a heli with Madam Havoc and Uncle, I've not seen this yet. Who's going to win that gun? Who's going to win that battle? Please let me know. Who's going to win that battle? I've not yet seen anyone make this video or make any form of, you know, testing on this. So if someone has seen this, please let me know. But guys, welcome. John, welcome into the stream. Killer Bee, welcome. Wacky, welcome. Mr. Wayne Roadhog in the house, welcome. What do you guys think? This event has been complained for over a year. Wait, this event has been complained for over a year, but they will keep it to normal week, not battle honors. Ah, yeah. It is a shame, but, you know. I have better parts for the MBT than for my heli, which I use as my main unit. I mean, parts do take it into a decent consideration when it comes to, you know, using your thingy. You could switch that infantry for MBT, no? Theoretically speaking, yes, I could switch the infantry to an MBT, but not really, because I've never made a heavy at 7.1. And although it would make sense for me to maybe get the heli, I think if I was to say keep a heli and keep an MBT, I think I would rather have a Vanguard MBT and then a Marty heli, because the Marty heli is better than the Marty MBT, and a Vanguard heli and a Vanguard MBT are kind of the same. Like, they're both good, you know. So yeah, maybe we could do that. But then the question goes, who would we have on the heli? I guess on the heli we would have, say, Valkyrie. We'd put, say, Valkyrie and Thorn on my heli, and then we'd have Madam Havoc and Uncle on the MBT, and then we'd have these two on the light tank, maybe. You know, maybe we could do that. But I am working towards a rocket launcher on this one. And the reason for it is I'm not necessarily close, guys, but because on this old account, since day one, this was the only officer I had at the time, right? Because, again, even this account is from S42, so it's not that much fresher. So, with that being said, I'm not terribly far away from getting Saber of the Nation. So by the time I get Saber of the Nation awoken, I most likely could end up maybe running, you know, in my off time, infantry, rocket launcher, and then say like I could chuck a rocket launcher on with Saber at some point, you know? But I don't know. There's a lot to think about. Again, this is only my old account. Its only purpose is filling up rallies. That's pretty much what its purpose is. That is all it is. So yeah, let me know, guys. What do you think? Should I change my heli for an MBT, or what do you guys think I should do? As I said, I'm content in awakening Saber of Nation just because I'm so close. But what do you guys think? Please let me know. MBT is slowly becoming meta, but it will keep the heli as more people swap from light tanks to Lib Arty. Well, the thing is, it's going to be a constant circle, isn't it, Wacky? So, at the moment, let's just say the heli is still classed as meta, which I think there are more. If we was to get a download of how many helis there are on the battlefield and how many MBTs and how many Ls, I think I still see more helis than anything, right? Which theoretically means a lot of people will, in general, be getting the light tanks to counter it. And then the MBs are obviously getting a buff now, so a lot of people are going to get the MB again. So, you know, eventually they'll probably buff the heli again, or they'll do something to make, you know, and it'll just be a constant rotation, guys, between the different, you know, the different units. So, obviously, I've already got a 7.2 heli. I can make that whenever I want, right? So the question is, do I change to... I want to keep my L unit. I think the L unit is very good. I think it's a nice little unit to have, okay? I'm going to keep the L unit. But with the heli, do you think I keep the heli or not? Remember, guys, I can only make 2 units at a time, realistically. This is still a baby account. It's only 150 mil. Still a little baby account. So please let me know, what do you think? Chances are that with new officer, everyone will be using MBT with Havoc. Perfect timing to hunt with the heli. Okay, so the question is, though, have you, Mr. Wacky, you said you're in S21, so you're part of the big boy alliances. Have you seen anyone use a heli with Madam Havoc versus an MBT with Madam Havoc? Does the heli still win like it should do? Because I've been hearing talks that the heli doesn't win. Now, whether that's because they're using heli with Valkyrie and Eagle, which makes sense. If you have a heli with Valkyrie and Eagle, it's not going to beat Madam Havoc and Uncle, because they're newer officers, they're stronger in all aspects, they're going to lose. You know? So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Still a baby account, cries in the corner with 60 mil. Well, Mr. Swim, welcome to the stream. Mr. Swim, the difference is it's my baby account compared to my 250 mil, which is my main account. Again, 250 mil isn't even that big, you know, compared to a lot of the people here. You know. Server 52 to 55. What are your feelings after opening servers? I feel so small. Oh, have they just opened? Cries even harder with 49 mil. Yeah, Ivan, just turn the light off and yeah, Go in the corner and cry. And I'm joking. I'm joking. Mike, welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today, Mike? How you doing, Mr. Mikey? 5 helis. 5 helis is not a good idea. If you get tanked by an infantry, you're not getting any kills. Mr. Mike, how's your day today, buddy? Did you choose a what's it called in the end? Fighting a hangover. That's the best cure for hangover is more alcohol, but I wouldn't advise it. You said you're debating changing your setup. I'm debating whether or not I should change my heli for an MB again, because obviously MB is performing really well, right? It is performing well. That 1000 shield coefficient is definitely helping, but what I'm wondering is how long will it be relevant, you know? Can't do, got work tomorrow. Well, that's a bummer right there. Do you have good parts for the MBT? Frost, to be fair, I mean, if I look at my parts for my heli, they're nothing crazy. Look, I don't have any gold plus pluses. Again, it's my baby account. They're just gold plus pluses, right? So, here's the thing. When it comes to MBT, if I look here at my blueprints, I've got heavy, which is, you know, that will be an MBT, which is number 1, okay? I then have number 2 heavy. Do I have a number 3 heavy? I have number 3 M. That would work. So technically, I have gold plus pluses for the right camp. So theoretically speaking, I actually have better parts, because over on my heli, if you actually look at the heli, the parts aren't even... Oh, sorry, I do have 1 gold plus plus. Sorry, I'm blind as hell. I have 1 gold plus plus, but the others are all just gold plus. So theoretically speaking, it might turn into a gold plus plus if I'm lucky. But technically speaking, they're kind of on par. This obviously is better, right? It is a gold plus plus. It's a better unit, and it's firepower. So theoretically speaking, the best part I have is on, you know, the heli. You're good to... That's what I'm saying. I'm good to make an MBT, but what do you guys think, guys? Do you think... if you just look at my officer setup, should I change my heli for the MBT? What do you reckon? Second Reborn's comment. Swim, let's have a look at Reborn's comment here. Mr. Reborn, how you doing today? If you haven't tried MBT, I suggest that you run MBT and Light Tank for 1 conquest, and if it doesn't fit your style, you can always switch back. This is very true, Reborn. And I was thinking about just switching for 1 L4, but the problem is, okay, hear me out. It's still going to be an unfair testing, because I could switch. Do you guys recommend me play the next L4 with this setup now that I've got new officers? Both of these officers are brand new. I literally got Steel Phoenix. Why did I just call it Steel Phoenix? I literally just got Madam Havoc and Uncle in the last week. I've just got them. I had 1,400 statues saved up. Well, 1,500 and something. I had over 1,500 statues saved up, and I went and got both Madam Havoc and Uncle right now. So my old heli in previous battlefields are going to be much weaker than my new heli. Do I test 1 L4 with my new heli, then 1 L4 with an MB, and then see the difference? Because I can already tell you now, even if I switch to MB, the MB is going to perform better than when I had Valkyrie and Eagle. It's going to, because these officers are much better. So what do you guys think I should do? Should I do 1 more test with my new upgraded heli? Or do you think I should, you know... or do you think I should, you know, go straight to the MB and give that a try? Because either way, the MB will feel better, because I'm used to my old heli, if that makes sense. Lighting, you are more than welcome to ask any questions regarding Warpath. I will try and help you to the best of my ability. Let's have a look here. Is Madam Havoc good on the H? Yes, but Ivan, stop thinking about the old units, okay? Think about the modern units, because you will get modern units quicker than you think, okay? So... just think about modern units. Don't think about what you currently have. Think about what you're going for in the long run, okay? I like heli just because it complements defense very well. This is true. More super heavies are also on the field in top battlefield, so heli makes most sense with MBT coming back in cycle. This is true, Wacky. This is very true. Do people play Warpath? Everyone is spending. What do you mean, hi? What do you mean, sorry? Yo, Mr. Lamb, Rogan, Josh, Ivan is a bot. This is true. Ivan is a bot. If anyone here in chat right now has ever seen Ivan Mr. Ali, he's the biggest bot in the history of bots. So Swim says, I mean, you can always test MB at opening C4, then switch back to heli when faults open. I could do that. I mean, even so, you know, I could start with my heli, give it a try, then switch to an MB, like midway through. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that's a good little try? So stick with my heli for now, like at the start of the L4. And then once I've played, you know, say like a couple of days with it, switch over to the MB. Fight them same sort of people and see what that outcome would be, because then there's going to be more of an accurate testing, I think. That might be a good idea. I like that. Bob Range, welcome to the stream. Hi, I like your videos. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate the kind words. What's the power rankings of members in AFK, and what league do you think AFK will be in the upcoming L4? So we are currently, on average, I mean, this is my old account. My main account is the deputy here. So this is my raw power. This is my all-time power here. I'm not buffed up at all. Is this Manny's all-time power? I think it is. Oh, no, he's 221. So he'll be slightly lost a couple of units somewhere or changed it, set up. But this is myself and my leader. And then on average, we have about 6 or 7 members above 200 mil. And we have one person, Mr. Death Ghost, who is in chat right now. He's at 343, but he's only staying for one L4, guys. He will be leaving after this L4. He, unfortunately, is too strong for this alliance, okay? But on average... Oh, okay, we've got a few more people that are now over the 200 mark. So we're about 10 members. About a third of us are over 200 mil. And the rest of us are between 150... I mean, we've got one smaller guy here. But on average, we're around 145 to 200. So out of the 30... How many members we got? 36. Out of the 36 members, our average would be around the 180, 190 to 200 mark. That would be where the average lies at. We recruit anyone between 150 mil and 250 mil. Now, we had a discussion, or I had a discussion with some members of our highest alliance, right, recently, about, you know, this situation of why we only recruit people and we don't recruit higher people. And it's a long topic. I mean, it could even be a whole video on its own. I'll be sat here for about 5-10 minutes trying to explain to you the whole situation, but I'm sure you don't want to hear about it. But, yeah, we recruit so that everyone in the alliance can have an enjoyable time. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. As you see, Death Ghost has joined us, right? He's 343 mil. That means all of the enemies we fight are going to have someone who is as strong as him or stronger, okay? So that means all of these guys, they're not going to have fun in this next L4. We are already prepared to know that this next L4 is not going to be fun. We most likely will, you know, get put up against some very strong wows. But it is what it is. It's his last L4 with us, so he's gonna jump out after this. But Scopes wants to play silver. That's why he does not want stronger players. We want loads of players. We will happily take in 100 new players if, one, they're active, and two, they're between the power range. We prefer to we play in gold 3. The last L4 we played was silver 1, and it was the first silver we've played in over a year. So we 90% of the time we are in gold 3, and we enjoy gold 3. It's at the nice state between good rewards, average rewards, and still enjoyable gameplay with, you know, with units and stuff. Normally, also, we play in unrestricted, but right now we are in the restricted. So we're hoping to be in gold so that we can use 9.0 units. But normally, after like 2 or 3 more L4s, we'll be going back to unrestricted because that's where we normally play, unrestricted, okay? So I'm just going to scroll back, though, because I know I missed some messages, and I do apologize. So what league do you think we'll be in? So I think we'll be in Gold 3, but we might still be in Silver, because I know during Restricted, you need to be a lot higher power to get into them higher levels. So I think we might still be Silver, but if we're not, we'll be Gold 3. We probably will be Gold 3. I know when we go back to Unrestricted, we'll be back in Gold 3 100%. But yeah, I think Gold 3 is a very high possibility, but we might still be in Silver. We're not 100% sure. Changes the MBT. I'll think about it. So Lightning says, I was more asking, what is it? Oops, okay, I feel like I missed one of Lightning's messages. Can I ask a dumb question? Okay, I saw that one. So, Mr. Lightning, I don't see another question. So, he says, I was more asking, what is it? I haven't heard of it before. I randomly came across your live stream on my feed by accident and just decided to check you out. Oh, wait, are you... Oh, you're asking, what is Warpath? That's a long-winded question. It's a game you play to relax, but instead you get stressed out. That's what Warpath is. No, it's an enjoyable game. It's an open world game where you have control of units. You have different units that you choose. You can, you know, craft different units. And you're in a big open world map. And this open world map, you are free to fight other people. You work as a team. So all of these people here are other people in game. And basically, Mike here is trying to bomb these units. But they're all real-life people, and you basically just have big battles. I mean, I'd have to show you... I don't even know how to do it, but I'd need to show you guys some level... Say, Rome, is it right now? Rome, isn't it? View Rome. Here we go. How do I view Battlefield? Here we go. So I'll show you very quickly here. As you'll see, there'll be no fighting going on here because there's never any big fighting. Everyone just hides in their base and has a stare-off. I can't see any fighting right now in this battlefield. Maybe someone can link me a big fight that's happening so that we can show Mr. Lightning about Warpath. So moving on, if you don't mind not able to chase units with MBT, then you can switch MB as Heli moves faster. This is true. This is true. Heli does move faster. Chung... How do you say your name? Is it Chung Zyango? No, I don't... Chung Zyang? I feel like I'm butchering your name, and I really do apologize. I'm going to call you Chun. Is that okay? But I appreciate you, Chun. Thank you for stopping by today. I'm Spaghetti. You are a noodle, to be fair, Josh. You are a noodle. Guys, I'm trying to catch up on past messages, so I'm sorry if I'm not replying instantly, but I'm going to go down the list of all the messages and try and reply to everyone. Noodle Manny. Manny is a noodle. I watched your video about changes in Rome. My next C4 is Rome. Have the planes been strengthened enough to compete with the standard ones? I can't answer that question, Patriot, because I don't know. I have heard from other sources that the upgraded planes are on par with your current officers, with your current planes. But I'll quickly ask here in the chat, because I know we've got a few people in here that are in Rome right now. Anyone who is in Rome now, can you let me know if the buff they did to the Rome planes make them relevant? How do you spell relevant? Relevant now, or is it still better to use your own fighters and bombers? Question mark. So let's see if someone replies to it, because I know we've got a couple of people in the L4 now. Hopefully they'll be able to give us a bit of an insight. Okay, there's a guy here with some I want to say Chinese, but it might be Asian. Asian. It might be Japanese. I'm not sure. And I feel I can. Those two I get mixed between. Okay. But he says, hey. I have a question. What is your question, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I also see Soph in here. Soph, how you doing today, darling? Welcome. Has AFK ever gone to gold 2, or do you guys stick to silver 1, gold 3? We've never gone to gold 2. We have primarily gold 3. Back like a year and a half ago, we was in silver 1 for a little bit, but we 90% are in gold 1, and we're just not a big enough alliance to go to gold 2. We would be down for it, maybe. I don't know. I think gold 3 is a nice little spot for people that of our power level, you know. Okay, so like, are there people who play this game? I saw ad on Instagram. Loads of people play this game. Hi, loads of people. You gotta go. Hey, no worries, Frost. I'm sorry if you've already left, but take care, brother. Goodbye, homie. This game seems so involved. There is a lot to it, Josh, and it's one of those things. There's one of those things, Josh, like this game at face value, when you first open up the game and you first like try and understand it, it's complicated, it's hard to get around, right? But it's one of those games that if you genuinely want something new to play, you want something that's, you know, you could do it in the background. It's not like Clash of Clans where, you know, it takes like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 2 weeks to do like an upgrade to your base. Everything, all the upgrades are instant. The only thing that takes time is research. It's literally the only thing. Researching is the only thing that takes time, but overall, you know, it's understandable. So overall, it's one of those games that it's a really nice game to play, and as I said, it's all real time. You can be playing with other people in real time. It's a fun little game. You should definitely think about, Josh, looking into it. When is Navy coming out? Navy will be coming out at the end of this year. I think around... Wait, it might even be the end of August. I might be wrong there. Maybe it's like October or something. It might be October. I think it's around the October time, if I'm not mistaken. RZL is not good. Is not good more. Mason... I don't know if English is your first language, but that whole sentence needs to be rewrote, if that's okay with you, sir. Okay, rocket launcher is not more good. That also needs to be rewritten. Also, rocket launcher is pretty bad against tanks. It's literally only good against Howies and infantry. This is true. So right now, guys, I'm going to switch over to my... Wait, let me send out these trucks before I do switch. Let me quickly send these out. 2 seconds, chat. Send. Come on. Thank you. 1, 2. Here we go. All right. So now that I've sent them, I'll switch over to my main account because I'm thinking about swapping my heli for a rocket launcher. Temporarily. Not forever, just temporarily. Okay. And I'll show you why. Because as I said, we are currently playing in restricted, and we're going to be in restricted for like 2 or 3 more restricteds, okay? After that, we'll go back. When we go back, I will switch it back to my heli, because that way I still have a field unit I can chuck on if I want, okay? But right now, as you can see, this is my restricted setup, okay? Well, this is my unrestricted setup. Once we go to restricted, I'll have infantry, 2 Howies, ATG, and a helicopter. But I don't use the helicopter. The helicopter is literally a filler unit, okay? So even when it's at the max level for the restriction, which would be 9.0, it's going to be a 9.0 with an officer that has no skill training because it's skill training over here, and it's only like 16 or 17 mil. It's nothing, it's not worthy of anything, right? So with that being said, what is better? A helicopter with this little damage, right? Or do you think it would be better for me to get a rocket launcher to shove in here? That way, what I can do is I can, in fact, then kill infantry a lot quicker, which will then get all of my units attacking everything else faster. I feel like just beneficial, because people are going to be tanking me with infantry, it's going to be a better option to just put the rocket launcher on just for that base defense. Because that's the only reason I've got this unit is base defense. So let me know what you guys think. I'll go back to reading up some messages. Again, I'm so sorry if I'm so far behind on the messages here. What Rome special plane should I choose? I mean, let's see if anyone responded quickly. to the messages. Don't know. I always use my own fighter, and I shred enemies with the roam fighters. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So maybe right now the new fighters and new bombers in Rome aren't going to be that good. Maybe, you know, stick to your own. It's completely up to you. Give it a try. Let me know. I'll definitely mention it in a future video, because obviously we're about to go into Rome. I will try and use some of these, you know, other units, because it's as simple as just refreshing. The research in Rome, you can reset it for like 1,000 gold. It's not going to cost that too much. So I will use the fighter from Rome, and I'll use my fighter, and I'll compare them in a fight against the exact same person. That way we'll be able to test whether or not it's better. Okay, I'll do this video for you guys in the next, once we're in Rome. Okay, and I'll see what enemy lets me attack him. It's hard to find sometimes. Let's have a look here. Chung, I appreciate Chung. I really appreciate you being so generous. What star level is your Lib Howie, Ivan? Oh, it's only 8. Yeah, he's still a little new fresh boy. What Rome special plane should you use? I mean, do you want a fighter or do you want a bomber? There's only one bomber to use, Misto. So it's a matter of that sort of thing. I want to increase my base-to-base ability. Now my current setup is Marty Infantry, Liberty RT, and ATG. Currently 100 mil, average 8.0 to 9.0 level of troops. I want to change my ATG to Marty RT and Infantry to Vanguard Camp. Okay. So the thing is, when it comes to tanking a base, which is what you want your infantry for, okay, you want to have Marty infantry because it's the best for damage protection. It's a hard one because, of course, ATG is very good against vehicles, but it's not so good against other things. Whereas a Howie is, you know, not as good against vehicles, but it's still good, but it's also good against infantry. So it's kind of a what do you want. Now, the one thing you need to think about, again, I'm gonna call you Chinese letters. Apologize if they are Japanese, but the thing is, are you in restricted or unrestricted? If you're in unrestricted, you can only have 2 units. That third unit doesn't matter, right? And the thing is, if you are in unrestricted, do you want to be just pure defense? But you just said you want to be base to base, which means you need a tanking unit. So that means it's a very, very, very hard thing to think about, right? It's extremely hard because let's just say you have an ATG and they tank you with an infantry, you're screwed. But if they tank you with a super heavy, you're fine. So it's situational. Both have the ability to be amazing. Both have the ability to be choked somewhere along the line. So it's a really hard thing to think about. So wait, XV11, that would be 17, right? 17N. How would you say that name? I've recently come upon a setup that's very strong on AoE. Red Heat isn't maxed for me. She's 5225. That's very fucking strong. But paired with Argent Flame and Stealing Pains and Ants skill, it seems a lot visually. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a clip, which is actually going to be a YouTube short I make very soon. I haven't got round to it yet. I'm in the middle of recording a lot of things. But I just want to show you guys something. I think it's in here. Is it this one? No, this is all the testing with Mike and the new officer. So where is it? I think it's this. So it's the one before this one. It's the one before this one. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to show you right now. Okay, it's not the one before this one. Oh, did I move it? No, I think I moved it, guys. This isn't good. So, we've just missed it here, right? But basically, Sky does crazy skill damage to pretty much everyone attacking him, okay? Sky's only 280 mil. Cookie's 400 and something. These are all around 400-ish mil. 300 to 400 mil. Cookie's 450 mil, okay? And he basically wipes out all their Howies with splash damage from Red Heat. But he only has Red Heat at 4-2-2-2-2. You have it at 5-2-2-5. So, with that being said, I promise you now, Red Heat's splash damage is phenomenal. Okay? Absolutely phenomenal. 100%. If you can get Red Heat, get her. She's 100% usable. Do you know what units your big boy has? I am interested. This is my bigger account. It's not even that big. It's only 273. It's still a baby account compared to a lot of people. But this is my big boy account. Is Vanguard infantry available to handle on tanking? Well, here's the thing. When it comes to tanking, you want Marty, because the Marty offers so much more. It's like when you come here to, is it attributes? No, this one here. So you see here a higher HP and receives less damage than other infantry camps when in bunker mode. So it has more HP, which increases the shield it gets, and it has better protection when in bunkered mode. So if you are using it to tank a base, this is the one you want. You want to have a Marty. So that's kind of the issue you've got when it comes to tanking a base with a... Because the Vanguard one only has firepower. You don't need firepower on infantry unless you're making an offensive one. And even then, it's nothing crazy, you know? Pops, welcome to the stream. Your main fighter plane is much better than what Rome have. Last I was in Rome, I only did the bomber plane in Rome. Okay, Mason, thank you. The thing is, guys... they have been upgraded since the first time around. The Rome planes have been upgraded since the first time we played Rome. So maybe there's a difference there. I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't tell you, but there's potential. There's potential for the planes to be better. But if we look at this here, to me, they seem a little better, but not much. I tried the Rome planes, but switched back as I don't believe they were better. So in the end, they won't decide how the TOC ends. Okay. Yeah, so I think from what I can tell here, my plane went down 2 mil firepower when I tried switching to the Rome one. Okay, thank you guys for help. There you go. So, according to the boys over here in the server, they reckon that it just isn't worth getting the other one. So if you do have a plane, the best thing to do would be use your plane for, you know, your main use, okay? And then if you want, say, a bomber or a second one, grab one from the thingy if you have some blueprints available. But focus on your own one, I think. And there's even a skill tree in Rome to use your own bombers and your own fighters. Your own air unit, I should say. Depends highly on your tech research, but I recommend Marty infantry or just go ahead with a super heavy MBT. Yeah, I mean, the super heavy... I honestly, I wouldn't tank a base with an MBT. There's too much that can damage it. If you're going to tank a base, you want infantry or super heavy. MBT just isn't worth tanking anymore. It was when MBT first came out, you could use it as a tanking unit. Now, you can't, if I'm honest with you. If you tank with an MBT, you're going to... Whatever's attacking is going to get hurt, because that's going to get destroyed pretty quick. True, Ivan. I mean, rushes can be, obviously, the only other thing that takes time is going to be the what's it called? You are correct there, Ivan, but they're not too bad. You could use tactics to kill the tanking unit. That's true. The thing is, though, okay, guys, when it comes to tactics, what's better, okay? For me to use, say, the grenade or whatever, right, to kill the rocket launcher, whatever it is, to kill that tanking unit fast, to then spread out to the next things. Or would it be better to use, say, like a defensive thing to increase my damage intensity or my damage resistance, right? But that would last the whole fight. What's better? Killing that one tanking unit or completely protect you or give a buff during the entire fight? What do you guys reckon? What's better? Red Heat is very strong splash damage. Red Heat is by far one of the best howitzer officers on the game. Howitzer is the go at doing skill damage. 100%. It really is. I want 10% income. Wait, dog, you recorded us. I want 10% income. What's 10% of 0, Mike? If you were good at maths, or you don't even need to be good at maths to know the answer to this. 10% of 0, Mike, is 0. So, yeah. Unless, Mr. Mike, you want to... you know, give someone in the stream a gifted membership, then theoretically speaking, we would have some form of income, and then there's potential for that 10%. But until then, Mr. Mikey, there's a 0. There's a 0, I'm sorry. Death Ghost is in the chat. Yeah, Death Ghost is in the chat. He's here somewhere. Let's have a look here. I do have most of the free-to-play arty officers enough for my arty. I just, I kind of want to change the ATG to Marty's arty. So I kind of struggle to decide since my Marty inventory works well, but can't sure. So Vanguard, yeah, the Vanguard won't be that good for tanking. It won't be. It will die a lot quicker. It will die a lot quicker. Scopes, do you know what setup your big boy has? I am intrigued. Oh, you mean Ghost setup? Ghost, pull your units out, buddy. Where are you? You're here somewhere. Here you are. Ghost, pull your units out so that the gamers can see, please. We'll see here in a second. Let's have a look. I feel like, guys, if I've missed any messages, please resend them. I'll try and get through to them. I'll try and get through to them. By the way, Mike coming in with a gifted membership. Who got it? Death Ghost was gifted a membership. That's crazy. Where's my 10%? Your 10%'s in the mail. I'll message the mailing company. See, maybe it got lost or something. Mike, thank you for the gifting. That's seriously so kind of you. We'll talk about it, Mike. We'll talk about it. Thank you so much, though, Mike. That is very kind of you, guys. Can we get some love hearts in the chat for Mr. Mike there? That is so kind of him, dude. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, Mike. That's very kind of you for the gifted membership. Thank you, sir. Let's have a look here. Flame plus Flame's Heat aid boost 25%. Yeah, so Flame and Heat is a very good option. It is a very good option. Lady Liberty. So I have Lady Liberty, Stinger, Argent Flame, Maestro, Golden Eagle, and I plus Red Heat. So who should pair with whom? I have 4 artillery. You got 4 artillery. God damn. So I'm guessing you have a tanking unit and then 4 artillery. Off the top of my head, Lady Liberty with Eye of Providence, personally. Okay, let's think about this. The thing is, Maestro and Golden Eagle are better on an ATG. They're not that good on a Howie. Okay, I'm just gonna be real with you. And you do not have. You don't have Antonina, I'm guessing. Oh, you have Red Heat as well. So potentially, Lady Liberty. It's a hard one, guys. Are there any sweats in here that could answer that question? It's a very hard one. I'd also need to see it in front of me. Okay, so sorry guys, he has 3 Howies. Oh, don't want to do that. He has 1 Howie, 2 Howie, 3 Howies, an ATG, and a Super Heavy. That's what the big boy. That's what he has. I'm currently awakening Eye. Should I have him as aid when they're awakened, or lead and put Antonina on aid and second? So for now, the easiest way to look at the situation, guys, is have a look at the coefficient skill. This one's 2,000. This one is 1,500. So I'm going to put the 2,000 first to get the most damage as possible first, okay? So boom, that's why I've got her first. If you have only these 2 officers, this one here is 1,500. This one here is 1,200. So with that being said, I'm going to put him first and Antonina second because he does more damage. So you want to get the higher damage off quicker as possible. Bro just ignores me. I don't ignore you, Sky. I generally just might have missed it. If a Juggernaut tank starts the siege, then use a tactical damage. Otherwise, use damage resist. The thing is, what is classed as a Juggernaut thing? Because, you know, what is classed for that? I don't know what you would class as a Juggernaut thing, because most things can still die pretty quick depending on your setup. For me, I have great defense against either a super heavy or an infantry. So I don't know. It's a hard one, Sky. It's a hard one. It will. I got myself an 8.1 fighter plane, but at some point I will probably disassemble it to be able to do my 9.1 Marty instead when I get into a higher conquest. So here's the thing, Killer Bee. Are you restricted or unrestricted? If you are unrestricted, you are only going to be able to have 2 units. Am I correct? Your main 2 units will be your main 2 ground units. Okay? Your 3rd unit should be an air unit. Okay? So, you should have an air unit in one camp, and then 2 other units in the other 2 camps as your ground. That way you can have 2 ground and 1 air, and it's not going to co-inflict with each other, okay? That's the best way to do it, to get the most out of it as possible. Scopes, what does your alliance activity look like for Gold Battlefield with only 36 members? We only recruit active members. Now, we're not a super competitive alliance. We have never claimed to be super competitive. We literally, it says here, we play mainly on many gaming platforms, both competitively and casually. At the end of the day, guys, life comes first. If you're busy, we're not going to scream at you to get online. But we appreciate anyone who is relatively active in the alliance. If you're not logging on for a whole day and you've not let us know, we're gonna ask you, you know, what the fuck's going on. You know, it's been over a whole day. But if you're busy during the day, you got work, you got family, friends to go see, we're not gonna scream at you and scream at you and that. So, as I said, we prefer and only recruit active people. So out of those 36 people, I'm obviously a no life. I do gaming. As many of you may know, I stream over on Twitch every single day. My job, I mean, a lot of people won't class it as a job, but my job is gaming. Whether it be streaming, YouTube, editing, I'm always on the game, which means Warpath for me is open 20 hours a day, other than when I'm sleeping. So I'm the most active in the Alliance, okay? On top of that, many of the other members are also very active players. They'll be in there like 5 onwards hours a day. And then you've got some people that will be there 2-3 hours a day. They'll be on the you know, during big fights, you know, we'll send out Discord messages, say, look, we're going to have a big fight at this time. Everyone try to be ready. And whenever that happens, we normally get 25 to 30 members on at the same time to have these, you know, fights, or, you know, if we're planning, say like we're being stuck in the safe zone and we want to make a push, we'll plan, look, everyone try and get on at 8 p.m. We'll make a big push for it. And then we'll get, you know, 80% of the members online to make that push. So, as I said, it's not a super active alliance. But at the same time, you know, we're still technically casual players at the end of the day. I mean, you're a close activity? Probably, but not for long. You're going to be going soon, Mr. Ghost. Soaps just wants to bully silver alliances. See, I think Sky doesn't understand how matchmaking works, bless him. We prefer gold. We don't prefer silver. And silver alliance doesn't mean you're going against weaker players. He seems to think that if you're in silver, you're going to be going against 100 mil players. He's a weirdo. Sky doesn't understand simple matchmaking and simple mathematics. But it is what it is. Bless him. Maybe one day he'll learn. I have Valkyrie, and what do you think I should awaken next for my heli? Your Nightmare, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you for stopping by. Unfortunately, Valkyrie just isn't it anymore. Guys, she's a good officer. Don't get me wrong. She's a very good officer. But if you have to get someone, you want to get the new officers. You don't want to be... Like, right now, if you made an account right now, I would tell you don't bother getting an Valkyrie anymore. There are better officers. So those better officers being the new girl here, which is Madam Havoc, Uncle, Madam Havoc and Uncle on any tank unit. Perfect, okay? On any tank unit, this will give you better results. You've also got Rapier, better than Valkyrie. At this very moment in time, Valkyrie and Eagle are slowly but surely getting deranked, guys. It's unfortunate to hear, don't get me wrong. It's very sad to hear this. But that is the case. Unfortunately, they're just not as strong as they used to be, okay? So with that being said, guys, I would say 100% if you are a tank main and you need a tank unit, officer, I mean, you're going to want to get Madam Havoc. She's by far the best right now. Let's have a look here. Thanks for the suggestion. Hey, no worries, brother. Hopefully I've been able to help you guys. I should be on lead if you want to maximize damage on enemy bases, but if you put him as aid, he does less damage to bases. Reborn, this is not true at all, unfortunately, buddy. I've already tested this. There are no skills of his that require you to have him as the lead, okay? Mr. Reborn. So I'm not sure if you're aware of that, Mr. Reborn. Is there any other messages I'm missing? I'm playing Restricted Conquest right now, so I have 4 ground units and 1 air unit. Okay, Killer B. I mean, you should definitely keep... Everyone should try and have at least 1 air unit. Well, I say at least 1. Even I only have 1. Getting 2 air units is very hard, okay? But you should have 1 air unit if you can, okay? You should have 1 air unit if you can. Lady Justice and Rapier. Swim Shady. Lady Justice and Rapier is... not even close to being the best. Rapier obviously is very good. Lady Justice, she's okay. She's an A tier, but she's not S tier. Obviously, Madam Havoc is S tier. You're gonna want to have Madam Havoc over Lady Justice any day of the week. 100%. Eagle offers 20% base damage resist. Eagle offers 10% base damage resist, and if you obviously was to skill share, then yes, but you can then, if you're using him to get 10% and then skill train to get 10%, it's not really worth it because you're losing out on a good officer. That's not a good option. What about my pairing? Any ideas? Yassini, was your pairing the one where you have like 5... You have 4 Howies, correct? Is that the situation you're in, buddy? I'm trying to think back to the comment. Also, I missed Kevin's message back here. Artillery is the best for base-to-base defense. Rocket launchers are for when you want to put together an AG and burn bases. I have both. Yes, Kevin. Rocket launchers aren't terrible, but they're not obviously the best. Drunk Man, welcome to the stream. At what point is Red Heat useful? Like, is 5115 good? 5115, 100%. Better than a lot of units. I promise you. 5115 will get you just as many kills as any other... get you as many kills as Argent Flame, will get you as many kills as these. Okay? You can 100% use that. I need to start developing my tank officers for defense. With the exception of Lady Lib, I have most RT officers awakened for offense, so my base burns quickly and flies far. Well, here's the thing. Most howitzer officers are going to be available no matter what, okay? They're going to be available no matter what. So, like, whether it's offense or defense, howitzers are very versatile in that situation. They're good at everything. They're very good at everything. I have Valkyrie for the time that she came out. That's why I have her awakened. No, I 100% agree with you, Nightmare. I have Valkyrie awakened. She is a good officer. Just unfortunately not anymore. I'm free to play and I can't wake a lot of officers fast. I don't know if you've seen my video, Mr. Nightmare, on how to unlock... Let's see, I'll get it up for you. How to unlock officers fast and free as a free-to-play officer. Which I'll have to scroll down here to page 2. It's one of the first videos I ever made. This one here, how to get your officers fast in Warpath as a free-to-play player. This will genuinely be the fastest way to get them. So if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go check this video out. In fact, I'll even post the link to the video in the stream right now. How do I do that? You can tell I'm bad at YouTube, guys. Your channel, here we go. I think we are live right now. You can mute myself because I hate my voice. Boom. There's the link for you guys right now. So that video right there will generally help you get as fast as possible. I mean, you can get a new officer every 2 months. 2 to 3 months you can get an officer. So let's quickly scroll back. I feel like I've missed something. Waji, do you mind sending me the list of what you have again? Sorry, so you got rocket launcher, ATG, red Howie, blue Howie. And can you send me the list of all the officers you have, please? If you don't mind. Can you resend that list? Because I tried scrolling up and I couldn't find it. Scopes, should I get heat or get skill training? Exclusive officer. I could make Lib and I with skill deadly as fuck. It's a hard question, realistically. I mean, what skill are you thinking of going for? Would be the best question. Cabana says, hi, Scopes. 4 months into the server. Oh, a very new boy. Okay, I have Antonina Flame. I have Poseidon. I have Providence. Working on Stinger. Question, Lib Howie plus ATG plus Marty Inventory, or Lib Howie, MBT, and Marty Howie. If you're gonna go for one of those setups, I would say the first tanking unit. So the tanking unit, you're gonna want infantry. MBT, you do not want to tank with an MBT. Okay, MBT is more of a field unit. You don't want to use it for tanking. It will die way too fast. So I hope that helps your question there, Cabana. Okay, I didn't know tank officers that well. No, it's okay, Swim. It's okay, Swim. Obviously, happy to try and help as many people here as possible. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. Ivan, become me. Get the heli and nothing else. Heli is still a good unit, guys. Don't get me wrong. Heli is still a good unit. And with everyone switching to MB, heli might still be a very good unit to have because everyone's going to be switching to it. You trying to catch these hands? What did I do this time, Mike? Tell me. I don't want to become a pest. Why are you going to become a pest, Ivan? Connor, I will get Tank Hunter on 7.2, and if it doesn't work out, I'll blame you. Okay, you can blame it on me. I never told you to get it. Let's have a look here. Why are you talking, you level 6 Raven bunker of a base? Huh? Why don't you just message him in-game and send pictures or on Discord? You might even consider that as a compliment. Okay, it helps a lot, thank you. Hey, no worries, Kavana. I hope I was able to help. Guys, by the way, if you haven't already done so, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could share my YouTube channel to the members in your alliance. Ask them to drop a subscribe onto the channel. Ask them to consider checking out some of the videos. Earlier on today, we did actually just upload our tank officer list. So I know a lot of people are going to have, you know, a lot of you guys are going to be on my toes about some of the rankings, but that's just my personal opinion. And if you haven't done so, guys, for this video, okay, this exact video, if you haven't already hit that like button, please think about dropping a like onto the video. I see we have 19. Okay, there's 40 of you beautiful people in here, and we only have 19 likes. Come on. I think we can do... I think you demons can hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Scope, what is your server? I'm from server 32, Chung. I'm from the server 32. I've not seen many people make huge errors versus skill charged artillery and be confused why they instantly got demolished. I'm primary abuser of skill damage charges, reason why I have stacked tactical damage. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The howitzer's main focus is going to be, you know, the ability to just do absolute crazy damage with skills. That is what it's primarily designed for, you know? Okay, so guys, I'm gonna quickly hide the screen because I think if I open up my skill, I'm opening up the thingy to help, what's his name out? The tier list. But the tier list, yeah, okay. A good job I didn't, because the tier list is actually for a future video that I've just recorded with Magan Fubar on a tier list, okay? So, with that being said, I need to reset it so that you guys don't see the end of the video, basically. Right, I've reset it here. So, back to here. The officers he has, okay? The officers that he said he had. Where is it? Let me find it. He has Antonina. It's going to take me a while to find these now. He said he's got Stinger. He said he's got Red Heat. He said he's got Liberty. Maestro, I think he said he had. Was it Maestro? Antonina, Red Heat, Liberty, I. Okay. I. Where's Maestro? Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we need another officer. What one are we missing, chat? What officer am I missing here? Golden Eagle, he said. Okay. Golden Eagle. So, we've got to put them into pairs. So, we've got 4 people, right? So, straight off the bat, I think that there is going to be one. This one will have to do. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best you can get, realistically speaking, with the officers you have, currently speaking. I think this is the best you're going to get, realistically, with the officers with the officers you've mentioned. This is the best we could get for you. Chat, what do you guys reckon? Do you agree on this? Like, not... Okay, this isn't a tier list, guys. We're not using this as a tier list. We're using this as... Like, this is Howie 1, this is Howie 2, this is Howie 3, this is Howie 4. So, imagine it being like this, okay? Howie 1, Howie 2, Howie 3, Howie 4. If that's the case, do you reckon this is a good pair-up? We've got Liberty with I. A lot of people do this, right? A lot of people will do this, which is still good. This is still good, okay? But the thing is, this guy needs to be on an ATG. So this would be your ATG setup right here. These two would be for your ATG. One of them's rocket launcher. One of these is rocket launcher. One of these is... 2 of these are Howies. Right? So I'm thinking... Maybe this. Maybe this would... Oh, but what would be the rocket launcher one? Because you wouldn't want Red Heat on your rocket launcher. Red Heat has to be Nina and I for rocket launcher? Nah. Nah. Nina and I for rocket launcher wouldn't really be good. Because the thing is, Stinger... Because on a howitzer, the thing is, right, with the Howie guys... Okay, let's do this. Rocket launcher, Marty, Howie, Lib, Howie. Oh, I can't spell. ATG. Right, there we go. This is better. Now, the problem I've got is these ones. I don't know who to put on the rocket launcher. Just scrap the rocket launcher and make a Howie. That's a very good option. I mean, if you have the ability to do that, Waji. Again, I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. I really do apologize. Change this if you can. I know it's hard. Change this if you can. Rocket launcher's good, but it lacks so much damage against everything except infantry. It is an infantry demon. That's it. It's not good against tanks. It's, you know... I mean, technically it's good against rocket launchers as well. But if you could change this to a Howie... Say, it doesn't matter what Howie... You've got a great setup here. Right here, like this. This would be... In fact, I think I'd do that. I think... I'd do that. This right here would be a great setup if you have another Howie. But if you have a rocket launcher, it changes it. It's so hard to fit what's good on a rocket launcher for the situation, right? But this, I think this is where it would be for me if I had just a Howie instead of a rocket launcher. So this would be the best. But again, You don't have this right now, so it's hard to say. Wait, this the bloke 4 months into server? Swim, are you on about this person here? Yeah, this person here is much better. Can do another blue Howie. If you could do another blue Howie, honestly, yeah, I would do this. I would say to do this for your blue Howie. If you can do another Howie, I'd do another Howie. 100%. What's up, Lucy? How you doing today, buddy? Flame and Maestro for ATG. No, so Eagle is not good on a Howie. Eagle is very good on an ATG, but he's not good on a Howie, so you need to put him there. Maestro is okay. Maestro isn't even the best officer, honestly. Like, if you could swap out Maestro for someone eventually, it'd be a good option to do so. He's a good officer. Not saying he's not, but, you know, he's not the best officer. Okay? But yeah. Shevin, welcome to the stream as well. Welcome, welcome. But I hope this has helped you answer your question. Maestro kind of mid. He's not bad, but yeah, he is kind of mid. Sup, Puddle Sniffer? Wait, I remember when I called you that, Digby. How you doing today, Digby? Welcome to the stream, homie. Just getting warmed up from Wings of Wanderlust. Okay, let's have a look what Wings of Wanderlust skill is. Every 1 second during combat, stack up to 5 times. So that'd be 30% damage by the time your skill goes off. I mean, it's a good skill to have, Ghost. It's a very good skill. The problem with it, though, okay, and hear me out. The problem with getting this skill is it's not as strong as Red Heat in general. And you're saying, do you get this or Red Heat? Red Heat's going to take longer to get. This is a very good skill to have. But at the same time, what? I don't know, man. It's a good question. It's a hard question to answer, if I'm honest with you. The balance skill from Phoenix and Invictus from Heat herself. 30% damage, 40% skill boost, 15% damage, 10% damage resist. As I said, I think you're better off just, like, because you're saying to get 3 different skills from... You're better off just getting Red Heat. You'll get more kills. You're better off just getting Red Heat at that point. But Shevon Gaming, welcome to the stream. Flame and Saber is a good combination. It is, but he doesn't have Saber. He doesn't have Saber, Shevon. I have Flame and Saber on ATG. Yeah, Saber's a decent officer. I mean, again, he's not the best. He's honestly just A tier. He's not S tier. WoW took long enough to respond. Digby, I'm not joking. I'm scrolling through so many messages. I'm trying to catch up on the messages. I'm sorry. Saber is good for ATG. He is good for ATG, but he's also very restricted. You know, he's not getting the best of his ability on an ATG. All right, time to explode rocks. Huh? What does that even mean? Saber is much better for artillery than an ATG. Agreed. He's better on an Howie, but even then, I just think there are better officers than him now. He's genuinely, you know, for the fact he costs money, if you are a new player right now, you would not get Saber. You wouldn't get him. Out of all the other officers available, he isn't the one you're going to get. So he's a very mid officer. He's above mid, but he's not worth the money right now. He's not worth it at all, unfortunately. Let's have a look here. So, what's this? This is just base defenses. Okay. All right, guys. Is there any other questions you guys have? I haven't sent these out. Oh no. Any other questions? Scopes, if you were no money, what units would you run and what officer pairings would you have? It's a loaded question. It's a loaded question. You mean if I had an old account or an account with endless possibilities? Oh. It's a good question. Good question, chat. It's a good question. I would have to say, my mic clinks is the Rode. I don't know if you can see it here. It's called a Rode Pod mic. It's one of the best cheap microphones out there. I say cheap. It's $100, which, when it comes to microphones, is very cheap compared to the 3,500 to $5,000 microphones you can get. But for what I do, as in just commenting on stuff, recordings, talking in Discord and stuff like that, this is a high-end mic for that, for not a bad price. It was only 100. So Rode Pod mic, very good microphone. I would suggest it to everyone. Saber and Antonina are good for rocket launcher. That's true, Dunkman. It's a good option. It is a good option. It is a good option. So if I could have any unit of my choosing on any setup, it would be infantry, 2 Howies, maybe 3 Howies, and an 8. So 3 Howies and 3 Howies, and I think I would actually sacrifice my ATG for a light tank. But I don't know. Maybe I'll keep the ATG. So I would either have, it would be 2 options. It would be infantry, 3 Howies ATG, or infantry, 3 Howies and a light tank. That's my, if I could have it, any setup I want. What's your opinion on Wings of Wanderlust? Is he worth using? Because I have pain on 3-2-3-5. I'm slowly working on him, wondering who I should work on when I eventually awaken him in about a year. So, I feel like I'm going to butcher your name, okay? I feel like this is like, all you guys have some crazy names, and I appreciate you all. Sun, is that ST? Sun, all... I don't even want to try, because I'm just going to butcher it. ST, I'm going to call you ST. Hello, ST. Wings of Wanderlust. So you're on 3-2-3-5. How many statues is that? Chat, can someone do the math for me? How many statues is 3-2-3-5? What's your PC specs? How's the game experience with those components? Do I have the PC command in here? Exclamation mark PC. Let's see. I don't know if it's set up. It should be. Ah, there we go. There's my setup, buddy. So for my gaming PC, which is what you see here, this is my gaming PC. My gaming PC has an i9 12900K, and it has an RTX 3080, 32 gig of RAM, DDR5 6000, and then my stream PC, which is obviously what's recording all of this stuff, is just a Ryzen 9 3800X and a 2080. So it's my old PC, and then this new gaming PC is my actual main PC that I game on. And then, what was it? How was the game experience? I have absolutely no stutters as well. It's perfectly, I can run everything. I mean, I can run most games, most high-end AAA games with no issues, so Warpath won't be an issue for me. Let's have a look here. I have a super heavy and 4 Howies. What's the best officer setup? Sultan, very similar to what we just had, actually, with, what's it called? No, I don't know what that was I clicked on. Oh, it was downloads. Okay, history, create a Warpath. This here is, I mean, this isn't going to be the best, but this, just having these officers are going to be, these 3 officers, we'll take them out. These 3 officers here is definitely a must-have, realistically speaking. I mean, it depends. Do you have exclusive lounge officers or not? That's the big one. We don't really have many more you can add. I think we can add, where is his name? I can't find him. Where's the guy we've been dogging on for the last, like, 20 minutes? Here he is. Somewhere in the list. He could go somewhere. I'm not sure who we would have, though. But in theory, this is kind of where you're going to want to start looking at Sultan. This is kind of where you're going to be overly looking. I changed my noun for better pronunciation. TY. TY int. So yeah, Wings of Wanderlust. You've spent... Wait, someone said he's used 250 statues. So you're not even halfway towards unlocking Professor Payne. The fact that you're not even halfway to getting Professor Payne, I would honestly say... I hate to say it, but you might want to just forget about him. You've got his best skill, which is you got, as you said, you have 3225. His 5th skill is the best skill he offers. You have that maxed out. You can use that for skill training. Okay? But I'm going to be honest with you, brother. This officer here is better than Payne. She's free to play. Forget about Payne now. Honestly, forget about Payne. Unfortunately, it's that stage in the game. Payne is just not worth it at this stage in the game. So, if I were you, you're not even halfway. Be thankful you're not even closer, you know? Because obviously, if you was closer and it would be more realistically better for you to get him, you're still getting someone that's not amazing. Okay? So, I would say... You've done well. You've managed to unlock, you know, his main skill. Okay, take the W with that, and I would then say invest it in. If you said you want a tank officer, if I'm not correct, right? Was it here with Wings of Wanderlust? Wings of Wanderlust is good, but it depends. Do you want infantry or do you want a tank unit? If you want a tank officer, just get her. She's so good. She's so strong. She's so... Work on her. Wings of Wanderlust, he's okay, but he doesn't offer... He just doesn't offer, like, an actual damage. Yes, he offers a crazy damage of 80%. That's fucking insane. But he doesn't... I mean, he's a good officer. I'm not going to lie. But if you want a tank officer, you're better off going for her. She just offers so much extra crazy damage. I personally think you're better off doing that. I saw something about the... Where did I see a message? Ah, here we go. Is Sky Jockey better than Bladewing now? I don't think so. I don't think so. She has some good skills, but a friend of mine, Mr. Mag, he has tested her out, okay, and he gets better performance from... He gets better performance from Nagarami and, like, Bladewing than he does, you know, Nagarami and Sky Jockey. She's good, but... yeah. So who is the best for tank? Who is the best infantry duo? It's very skeptical because I personally think that honestly I prefer to have these two as the tanking officer than Angel of Light. Angel of Light is good, but Angel of Light can only heal what's alive, right? So what's better, to keep something alive and get double the shield, or heal something that's pretty much already dead? I think overall you're better off getting Thorn Countess and then just taking one of these skills over. So whether it be, you know, the blast mitigation, whether it be the HP, or I mean not HP, whether it be the damage resist, or whether it be this one. But obviously all the whales do use Angel of Light and Everbloom. So Everbloom 100%, you want to have Everbloom on your infantry, okay? But I really want a whale to test out if Thorn is just as good, because the way I see it, Thorn also offers base shield, right? Infantry offer the best base shield available. So if you're able to have these two on your infantry, you're going to have the best base shield possible. So it not only will work as a tanking unit, it will also work as a shield, as a base shield, and the best base shield possible, while doing two jobs at once. You don't have to worry about switching around units, switching around officers. Javier, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, buddy. First gen lounge is just not worth to invest. Agreed. I feel like I've missed some messages, so I do apologize if I have. Let's have a look here. I use Heli, 2 Howies, MB, and ATG. I would swap your MB out. Either swap your MB or swap your Heli. You don't need an MB and a Heli. If my personal opinion, if you are using all 5 units, you're better off getting... I mean, it depends. Actually, it depends. What sort of... what do you use your Heli and MB for? That's the best question, I guess. Are you a base-to-base player? Yeah, mine. You said to look at PMs. I will do that in a second. What to put on ATG? I have Eye, Saber, Flame, and Antonina. It would be Saber and Flame. And then you'd put Antonina and Eye on your Howie. Eye does not go on a Howie in any way. Eye does not go on an ATG at all. Never put Eye on an ATG. Tank Lounge for now, go for Steel. Yeah, if you want a Tank Lounge, go for Steel. If you want a Howie Lounge, go for Lady Liberty. But yeah, Lady Liberty and Red Heat is absolutely phenomenal. Do you have any tips for fighting WoWs in new servers? Spend money. I'm sorry, Morsey. It's the realistic answer. Spend money. But without spending money and being completely free to play, watch my videos. This is going to sound really as if I'm being egotistical. Watch my videos. Most of my videos are based on free-to-play players, okay? Best thing to do, yeah, 100%. Use an AG, not an ATG, but use an AG as in a rally. Make a rally, kill him as quick as you can without using as many units as possible, okay? I think that's going to be the best option. But overall, try not to 1v1 him. If he's so much stronger than you, unless you are very skilled, you have, you know how your account is built, you're going to lose. Like, it doesn't matter how good I am at the game. If I try and 1v1 Mag, I'm not going to last a second, right? It's realistic. He has a 500 mil account. I have a 250 mil account. He's going to win. There is no ifs. There's no buts. He could fuck up. He could generally make a mistake. He's still going to kill me. So, when it comes to Wales, guys... You need to just be realistic with it. Make a rally as quick as you can. You need active members for that. Make rallies and make sure you're hitting him with the best tanking unit, and make sure that your Howies are then instantly attacking to get him gone as quick as possible. Is honestly the best advice. Have I missed any messages? So let's quickly see Skies, because he's going to cry in a second. Full defense currently, of course. Okay, so this is full defense, right? So he's got... Okay. Yep. Okay, I agree. Me and you basically have the same setup. The only difference is, obviously, I use Everbloom. Because the thing is, if you use Everbloom, you can tank better as well, Sky. Your tanking will be so much better if you add Everbloom. And then you're also, theoretically speaking, let me test something. We'll do a live test right here, right now, chat. Live test. Where's the bunker? Bunker! We could do that for a little bit, yeah. I feel like my unit's going to be too strong here. But let's see how quick it kills it. Oh, no, we should be good. Can we be good? So let's see here. The amount of shield we get. 622, 467. 622 467. Can someone remember them numbers, please? 622. Fuck, I forgot the second one. 427, I think. 622 427. The 622 427. I think that was the numbers. 467. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. So, I'm generally, because I know obviously the thing is this girl offers more protection to the unit, but it also offers some HP, whereas the other one doesn't. And I'm wondering, and obviously here you've got the damage resist. I'm wondering how, like, so we lose out on some coefficient of 200 coefficient, right? So we lose out on 200 coefficient because obviously once you add the 25%, that makes it 1800. So we're going to lose out on 200 shield coefficient. But does the HP... You still have skills? That's true, but these skills don't add HP. These skills do not add HP. These skills do not add HP. Does not matter. Doesn't matter. There's no HP. The only thing that will change the shield is HP and HP alone. So that's fine. It is true we didn't take him off, but again, it doesn't matter in this situation. We're lucky. It doesn't matter. So we got to try and 622 467. Okay. So 604 483 was that. I think that was 483. .483, I think, right? Did anyone remember the numbers? Please. 604 483. So we lose 22. No, don't know why I said 22. We lose 18 on the first one. So 1.8. So 180,000 because it's 6.22 million. So if the new one is 6.04 million, that means we lost that means we lost, what's it called? 180,000. But then we gained on the second one around 18, right? Is that around 18? What number is that? I'm trying to think. My brain's not working. 15? 16? That's math's so hard. Oh, shit. Basically the same, and you get 30% skill resist for your base. So, yeah, although they're basically the same. So, Sky, do you have, Sky, this Officer Awakened? Do you have her awoken? Do you use her? Do you actively switch her out when you go to Tanga base? Sadly, no currently. Okay. You'll work on her now. Okay. So here's the thing. If you are tanking a base, you're going to want her 100%. Undoubtedly better than Thingy. But if you are purely just defending on a base, I guess you can use Thorn because you'll get... not Thorn, Steel, because you'll get same shield. You only lose out on... You only gain 20k shield, which is basically not anything. But you also gain 30%. So, yeah, I mean, as a pure defense, you're fine here. Everything else, me and you have the same, though, if I'm honest with you. So, yeah, very nice, Mr. Sky. Very nice. We have same base HP. I think you have a little bit more. The fact, though, Sky, you was like 400 in front of me. You had 400 base or 300 base HP in 300 million base HP in front. I've done well to catch up. Now I'm gonna slide behind again. Scopes when you get up. Yeah, we could chat for a little bit. Okay, so any other messages? Minecraft says how we get components in large quantities in the start of the game. Literally opening what are they called? These things. The fastest way to get are you referring to these components, or you're referring to these components? Because they're both, you got refined components and you got normal components. So what ones are you referring to? If you're on about these, then opening unit tokens is gonna be the fastest way. Okay. But if you were on about these, then the best way is gonna be one, opening via VIP store. You want to get them every single reset on the VIP store. And then on top of that, you're going to want to make sure you're doing this event right here, Operation Spycatcher. You get 2 at the end of it. And then in the Conquest store, they're going to be the fastest ways. Ivan says you still haven't learned to answer me. Because I don't see your messages. I'm sorry, buddy. Iceman, how you doing today, brother? Yo, goodbye, Ghost. I'll only be streaming for like an extra like 20 minutes, guys, so... I have like 25% base HP research. Damn! Yeah, you're gonna skyrocket ahead. Trying to find Ivan's messages, but I don't see them, and he's going to get upset. Also, Little Rabbit, welcome to the stream. Hi, I have a question. Not better use Orchi and a Lone Star for infantry? So you're Orchi. I don't know who Orchi is. Who's Orchi? But this guy here... Wait, maybe this is Orchi? I don't know who's Orchi. Can you let me know, please? But this guy, Lonesome Star, he's dog shit. I wouldn't bother getting him. He's a waste of an officer, buddy. Waste of an officer. Everbloom. Everbloom, 100%. You want her on your infantry. Whether you're offense or defense, she's good to have. She complements whatever other officer you use. Yo, what's up, Peace? How you doing today? Connor, does damage resist work by subtracting from damage? Yes. I think I understand your question. I think... yeah. So, pure damage, if you add pure damage, damage resist is removing pure damage. Let's have a look here. Besides the aesthetics, and by aesthetics, I'm sure you mean... No, that doesn't have it. Do you mean when it changes the flames here? Is this what you're referring to? So it says here, besides the aesthetics, what is the purpose of getting the tech tree maxed? Well, the point of getting the tech tree maxed is the actual... what you're upgrading. So if you look at here, you're gaining all of this. This is what you want to be getting, all of these bonuses. They're going to make your unit stronger. Let's just say we have my Howie. Here we go. It's 35 mil, okay? It's 35 mil, and I have advanced artillery done, and I'm about to get halfway through modern artillery. If I was to have let's just say I was to have a 35 mil unit with 0 tech, and I had a 20 mil Howie with all the tech I've got currently, my 20 mil Howie will win the fight. It just adds damage and protection and damage and protection. That's the whole point of it. The whole point of the tech tree is to get the extra bonuses from all of them different things. Yeah, one of the WoWs in S90 runs 3 infantry, and one of his damage infantry has that pairing. So the best damage one you're gonna want, realistically speaking, I mean, theoretically you could do, you'd have, if you want a damage in infantry, you want Bear. Okay, Bear is the best damage in infantry. This guy, it's inconsistent, okay? It's inconsistent. And the problem is, he's okay, but I think you're still better off having... You're still better off having Everbloom with the Bear to attack with, because she will keep your infantry fucking alive for Bear to do his damage. Does that make sense? Mm, 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 mm. Let's have a look. If I missed any messages. Guys, also, let's check to see how many likes we are currently on. Guys, we're on 34 likes on the stream. Do you think we can hit 40? We have 55 current beautiful people in the stream. Can we hit 40 likes out of the 55 people that are in here? Is that possible? Is that possible? Please, let's see if we can hit 40 likes on this stream. I'd really appreciate it. What server are you in? I'm in server 32, buddy. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Red Heat and Lonesome Star. Did I just hear someone say to use Red Heat? She only works very well on... I mean, it's not the worst thing. This won't work, but... I mean, theoretically speaking, she will do extra burn. She will do extra skill. And she will still do the burning damage. But an infantry, if you look at an infantry's firepower, it's very weak. So it's not realistically going to do much. If you have her awakened, if you have Red Heat awakened, okay, and you don't have her on a Howie, we can't be friends. We can't be friends. So, welcome, darling. 50. We have 55 people. When I just look, we have 56 beautiful people in here. And we just hit 50 likes. Oh my god, you guys are insane. I thought we'd struggle to get to 40. We just hit 50. Who's the six? You know what? Chat, I think we need to come in. Like, everyone in the chat right now, let me know if you hit the like button, okay? Because who are the 6 people that haven't hit the like button? I know who it is. It's Sky. Sky's one of them. He's a hater. Sky's definitely a hater. He hasn't hit the like button. I know for a fact Ivan's a hater. He hasn't hit the like button. Hit it. Krampus, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Madam Havoc and Repair. Madam Havoc and Repair is very, very good. Solly, welcome to the stream. I currently main a L-Tank and Heli. What would be the best officers to use on those units? I don't have any exclusive lounge officers. And then what skill training would work best? So, I mean, right now, I'm going to show you my old account. My old account has your exact setup. So maybe it can help you. Sorry, man, I just woke up. What did I miss? Krampus, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. So good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You've missed us just talking about loads of random different things. Everyone's been asking questions. I've been trying to answer as many questions as possible. I want to help everyone. Let me know, guys. Did you enjoy this type of sort of stream? Normally, I've done a stream on, reviewing people's accounts, fighting in level 4. But I was like, I didn't think of anything that we could really cover in today's stream. So I thought to do like a Q&A stream. How do you guys, as viewers of the stream, how do you think it went? Do you enjoy it? Would you like to have more Q&A streams in the future? Please let me know, because obviously the feedback from you guys will help me improve the streams and the content I create. So please feel free to let me know how you think it went. Let's have a look here. So you hit it 30 minutes before you said to hit it. No, I appreciate you, Ivan. I'm just messing with you, buddy. So let's have a look here. This is what I'm currently using for my heli and my light tank. Light tank, although Madam Havoc would be good on a light tank, the light tank itself primarily focuses on its main attack, okay? Whereas Madam Havoc, she focuses on skill damage primarily, okay? So what I would advise is the higher firepower unit. So as you can see here, the heli has 9.3 and my light tank has 5.2. So my heli has more firepower, so I want to put Madam Havoc on the higher firepower unit. I'm also thinking about maybe switching out my heli for an MB temporarily. I'll always be able to get my heli back. I love the heli. It's a great unit. But I feel like messing around maybe with the MB for a little while. And again, the Madam Havoc would sit on the MB or the heli. For the light tank, you want Rapier. His ability to just offer crazy normal attack damage, as well as hitting those crits, which the light tank is very good at hitting critical strikes. He is a must-have if you're running a light tank. And then Eagle's just a very nice complementary officer for it. Of course, technically, Eagle isn't the best officer anymore, but he's one of the best. He's still very good at this stage. Slowly but surely, guys, we will see new officers introduced that will knock these older officers off their pedestals. But as of right now, this is the current setup I have, if you wish to copy it. Q&A was fun. Defo more when you can. No worries, Swim. I'll definitely think about it. Yeah, you have been helpful. Better than Death Wish. No, every creator is very good in their own unique way. Obviously, I'm just a bot that tries to help people as much as possible. But I'm glad to hear that you got the good feedback. I really do appreciate the really kind feedback. Cool, chilled thing, but I want an account review back. We will do an account review one day, Sky, don't worry. Soph says, yes, it's been a good stream today. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Just watch the tank officer vid. Excellent video. Thank you for the kind feedback. I really appreciate that, Krampus. Thank you, thank you. So, Dude Boy Gaming. Nice, cool name. Question. I want to be a field player, but people are telling me I still build a Howie for base defense. I have Vanguard, medium. Okay, so you got a Vanguard medium tank. Want to create a Lib Heli. Don't do that. From a Howie and a Martyrs fighter plane. Okay, so... I think we need to this Pops guy, we need to put him back to R3. He's bombing my base, chat. Do we put him back to R3? He don't deserve to be R4. Privyet, Pops. How you doing today, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So, Dude Boy, if you want to be field fighter, okay, do not get a Liberty Heli. If you're going to get a Liberty field unit, get the light tank. 100%. No ifs. No buts. Get the light tank. If you want a field unit. By the way, I'm so sorry. Indoraptor. There we go. Indoraptor coming in, joining the crew. I feel so bad. I was scrolled up reading previous messages and I had only just seen it. Indoraptor, thank you so much for becoming a member, dude. I really appreciate it. Mason also coming in with the love and becoming a member. That is so kind of you. Thank you for helping support the channel, that extra mile. That is very kind of you too. Seriously, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Anyone who's coming in with the memberships, that is... Wow. I think we only have like a couple of members on the channel. That is crazy. Thank you seriously so much from the bottom of my heart, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I don't deserve it, but I really appreciate it. So yeah, buddy, if you're thinking about being a field officer, it's nice to have a Howie as a defense. But for example, this is my alt account. My alt account is purely a field unit account. I just supply rallies with this account. And I have, you know, a heli and a light. If you're gonna change your howitzer from a Liberty to a field unit, please don't get a heli. Liberty heli is the worst heli out of the three. Just go for the light tank if you want to change your Liberty unit. Ivan, rocket launcher is trash. The rocket launcher isn't that good. It's only good for one thing, and it's pretty much infantry and maybe other howitzers if they're like in the field and stuff. Nah, from my experience, it's good to yoink H-tanks and run in field. Even H-tanks, I mean, you're forgetting, Ivan, right now you're in the the old units, legacy units. Once you go to modern, it's useless. Yo, why racking down on Valkyrie, the hottest officer in Warpath, S tier? Phil, unfortunately, we can't take looks into account when it comes to officer tier lists. It has to go on the skills. She might be a little cutie patootie, okay? She might be a little cutie patootie for you. But unfortunately, she is a good officer, but slowly but surely, she's now being dethroned by better officers coming in, okay? It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Phil. I'm thinking the same about my heli. Yo, what's up, Russell? Welcome. How you doing today, buddy? Thanks, bro. That third unit, would you recommend after getting these 2 units? Solly, I feel very bad. Please update me on the situation. Yeah. Please update me on what your unit is. Okay, if someone has Professor Payne already and mains tanks, I think they should pair Havoc and add on Antonina's 25, and it would be a very good skill to have, if I'm honest, to add that on. Sarfaraz, I feel like I butchered your name. I do apologize. But he says, if you have Marty RT at 8.1 and an ATG at 8.1 with Flame, Stinger, Antonina, and Red Heat, what would you recommend on what? And can you be specific on Red Heat skill training? We can try and help you there, buddy. We could try and help you. You said you had Red Heat. You said you had... Who else was it? Flame, Stinger, Antonina. And then you said one more. Oh, you said I as well. Oops, I put I down here somewhere. Fuck. Where'd he go? Oh, no, I's up here. Okay. So, wait, what? My brain. Guys, my brain. Flame, Stinger. Oh, Flame. There we go. That's the one we were missing. Okay, so you've got all of these officers, and you want to know what to put on a ATG and what to put on a Howie. So, this is very easy. Actually, it's not very easy. ATG... I'd probably do that. But then Howie, I mean... This is a hard question, guys. The problem is you don't have... You know, you're going to have an officer left over, right? So if you're attacking a base, switch that out. Maybe. But then she's so good. But is she that good at attacking a base? I don't know how good she is at attacking a base. I've never tested it. I've not seen anyone ever test it. Okay? You're looking at something like this. It'd be that way around, technically. You're looking at something similar to this, right? Obviously, this would be whether or not you're attacking or defending, okay? I think that's how it would work. I wish I could give you a better option right now, but... You kind of potentially need more officers to think about in this situation. Once again, guys, thank you so much for those 2 memberships. That is so kind of you. So kind of you. I really appreciate it. Connor, quit yapping and answer me. I got 3 tanks, 2 arties. That's why it would be... want to focus on a Howie, Super Heavy, and Rocket Launcher. I mean, you're better off just getting 2 Howies, Ivan. But what do you need me to answer, Ivan? I feel like I've missed your message as always. They spend you on cheese on your bread. Don't understand what that means. I do apologize, Sky. Good to have some RT in base. Running 3 fast units at once strains too many units too quickly. This is very true. This is very true. Obviously, I do notice that obviously I end up using up a lot of, you know, tickets whenever I'm running my field units. But the thing is, guys, it all depends on how you want to play. If you're going to have more fun being just purely 100%, just a 100%, what's it called? Pops, I don't know where your bomber is. Where are you, Pops? If you're going to be a 100% field unit and you're going to have fun, then maybe it's a good option. So, let's have a look here. 27.5, 27.8. Very nice, very nice. Looking sexy. But the problem you've got with 2 of these is you're not going to have much protection against infantry, unfortunately. So I hope I've not missed any messages, but I probably have. I do apologize. Android Stuff Games. Hello, beautiful people. I hope you and your loved ones have or will have a good day. Hey, Android, thank you for the kind words to everyone in chat. Honestly, very, very kind of you, and I hope you also have an amazing day, brother. David, welcome to the stream. Can you chat a bit about special skills and pairings? Special skills as in, like,
Truth is the found.
It's the end of the road.
Can I have an officer that... Here we go. Oh my god, here we go. So, are you referring to, like, these skills? What is it you'd like to know about them, Mr. David? Please let me know. Okay, so scopes about the field fighting. I have the same build as your old account. I have the L tank and the heli. What do you think I should go for next? Mine are 9.1 and 9.0. Well, are you playing in restricted or unrestricted? Because if you're in restricted, then you might be able to get a 3rd unit. But if you're not in restricted and you're unrestricted, you're going to want to focus on just one main unit and then a 2nd main unit, okay? Because you're only going to realistically be able to have 2 at a time. So, do you want an air unit? I'd advise maybe a fighter if you're running, because you can then protect your... I'm playing restricted gold 3, so you can only have 9.0. So... I would advise getting a fighter to protect your units out in the field. Maybe it's a potential. Thank you for your answer, mate. You're welcome, Phil. I hope I'm able to help everyone here. Why is Darkness such a noodle? He should call his units back. Darkness always leaves their units out. She's a silly goose. Red Heat is okay when attacking a base. I saw some wows and players in Epic that attack with her. Well... Mason, I think it's more of a they attack with her just to get that extra damage in. But if you was thinking of having just an offensive unit and you only had 1 Howie, would you put Red Heat on there? I don't think so. That's the question. That's the main big question here. Is it best to make L-Tank or Helicopter from Liberty? L-Tank 100%. L-Tank 100%. Liberty... So the best... Out of the 3 helicopters, Vanguard and Marty are kind of on par. They're both very good, okay? There's very slim difference. I think Vanguard slightly beats the Marty, but not by much. It's a very close battle. Liberty, on the other hand, the Liberty Heli... That just runs away. It's faster. That's all it does. It dies much quicker, though. So, yeah, don't get a Liberty Heli. It's the worst one of the 3. What's better, an Awoken Officer like Machine or 4333 Everbloom? Good question, Russell. Let me look.
There's no one better for this mission than you.
So, 4... Okay. 3... 3... 3. Okay. What's it for? Are you using it for offense or defense? Protection or offense?
Don't even try to get past me.
Because realistically speaking, you wouldn't put War Machine on an infantry. He's not worth an infantry. You're probably still better off having Everbloom, if I'm honest with you, because, you know. Good question. At what point would you say Everbloom is better than Steel for tanking a base? That's a very loaded question. So, obviously, you'd get 5 on here. You'd get 5 on here. This doesn't matter. Okay? This doesn't matter at all. This helps. But this helps... All 3 of these are good. I would honestly say... It's such a hard question. That is a really hard question, Sky. Because here's the thing. Sultan coming in with the freaking membership as well? Oh my god. I don't deserve this, guys. I really don't. Thank you so much, though. I really appreciate that. Holy. Guys, if you haven't done so, make sure you smash the like on this stream. You guys have been phenomenal this whole stream. Seriously, thank you. Sky got gifted a membership earlier on as well, which is very kind. Guys, seriously, thank you so much. Sultan, thank you. I really appreciate that membership. That is very kind of you. I was going to be a member, but then showroom opened up. Swim, it's okay, brother. I don't know how much membership is. I think it's like $2.99 or something. I mean, again, I don't deserve it, guys. I really don't. I just try and make silly videos for you guys to try and help you learn in a game. But I really appreciate the love, the extra support. It really goes a long way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Sultan, thank you, brother. Regarding this question, though, I don't know what to unlock first, okay? So if I was to... I think what you're better off doing, Sky, realistically... Okay? I think you're better off waiting until you've got all 3 of these unlocked. This one doesn't matter. As soon as you've got these... You're probably going to be better for tanking a base. But let me recheck Thorn still. I got hiccups. 1,500. But she's awoken, so it's 2,000. 2,000. And that's it, right? Yeah. So you get 2,000 coefficient. Or, yeah, oh, easy. So for tanking a base, Everbloom at just even realistically speaking, this skill here, and then one of these would be better, I think, at tanking a base, but only just by a little bit. But if you had all 3 of these, 100% you're better, okay? Her awoken skill increases the damage resist of this inventory's of this officer's inventory by 10%. For every 10% HP the troop loses, its damage resist increases by up to 5%, up to 20%. So basically, you can get 20% extra damage resist. And you've seen many footages of me attacking in videos I've uploaded already, where she'll lose half of her infantry instantly, but somehow the second half will last 5 times longer than that first 4 seconds. She will literally survive. She will hold on, and it goes to show this skill really helps. So yeah, 100%. She's a must need. If you're tanking a base, you need her. There is no ifs or buts. I have 20 mil power and currently running a very strange loadout. Oh, it's Indoraptor. Indoraptor, thank you for the membership, brother. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So Indoraptor says, I have 20 mil power and currently running a very strange loadout. Super heavy infantry. Already you've gone wrong, but it's okay. We'll get back to it. Infantry lib. Okay, so super heavy, infantry liberty, rocket launcher, anti-tank vanguard, and Howie lib. What do you think that I should use for level 4 silver restricted? You want to have super heavy or infantry, not both. One or the other. Okay? You don't need both. So choose what you would prefer. Would you prefer to have a super heavy and an ATG? Bearing in mind, you then won't be able to have a Vanguard air unit. It's too hard to have 3 of the same unit until you're much stronger power. Or would you rather have infantry and then have, say, you know, Howies and stuff like that? Face on Connor when he reads it as lib rocket launcher. I got confused, okay? I got confused, Ivan. But yeah, Ivan, I've probably missed your message again. I'm sorry. If I've missed a message, please let me know. And tell me what the message is. Don't just say you've missed a message, because that's just not going to help me. But once again, big shout out to Indoraptor, Mason, and Sultan all coming in with the memberships. That is so kind of you guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. Connor, he has 20 mil power. He can use all five. He can use all 5 of his troops. How do I redirect my troops when my base is being attacked? The only way to really do it is when you're being attacked, brother. You simply bring them out and put them back in. 90% of the time, it's going to lock back onto the same unit you already had it locked onto. Okay? So, the problem you've got when you bring it out and you put it back in, yeah, you end up resetting your skills. So if your skills go off at 8 seconds, okay, and you pull it out after 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 seconds, you're now resetting that back to 0. So when you go back in, it's going to start on 0 again. Honestly, the best option you have is either sniping a unit by bringing out one unit to attack the unit you want dead. So in a 1v1, you do that. Or if you've got Howies, snipe it with a Howie. Okay, count to 7 and then attack it so that on 8, it fires the, you know, its skill shot. And if you're using I, you'd have to count to 6 and then do it because I's skill shot goes on 6 seconds. So with that being said, count to however many seconds and snipe it with a Howie. Or if you are completely surrounded, stay in your base. Stay in your base and just try and kill that tanking unit. You know, it's sometimes it's very hard and that will get you killed. But sometimes you don't have any other option, unfortunately, buddy. But yeah, the only way to redirect is simply take your unit out and put it back in. But by doing so, you're going to reset your... you are going to reset your skill shot, unfortunately. So, you know, sometimes it's a risk. Sometimes it's a risk. You still didn't saw Soph? What do you mean I didn't saw Soph? I've seen Soph. I've spoke to Soph. You silly goose. I have a super strong ATG and no Howie, so if someone attacks me with infantry, I'm gonna get destroyed. So I was wondering if I could reset my ATG somehow. As I said, the only way to do it would be to bring it out, put it back in. Keep your mind out of the gutters, boys. Keep your mind out of the gutters. Yeah, so ungarrison it and then regarrison it, okay? That is gonna be the only way. But even then, 90% of the time, it just re-triggers back onto what you already had. It's completely random. There's no real way of doing it, unfortunately. I mean, worst case scenario, bring your ATG out, attack something that's nearby, and then put it back in. Maybe it will re-trigger it. I don't know. It's completely random. There is no, you do this and it will work. You know, it's completely random. What about Stinger? What about Stinger, Ivan? What about him? Do I keep working on Thorn counters or switch to the new lady? Abdel, please let me know, brother. What skills do you have? How many skills do you have for Thorn already? And how do you want to use your unit? Soph trolls you? Soph trolls everyone. Soph's meanie. Sky, I just send random messages. He spoke to me already. Of course I speak to Soph. I always speak to Soph. Soph just hates me. Scopes, I don't understand what you mean by the counting to snipe. Explain again, please. Okay, so if someone's attacking you, okay, your base, when someone attacks you, let me see if I can find any footage on the situation we're trying to talk about. Let's see if I've just got any footage. Recordings. Okay, here, I'll just use this footage here. We used it earlier. So, you know when someone attacks a base, the skill goes to... So you see how here, look, the skill's going up. This here will be 8 seconds. For this unit, because they're gonna only have... This will take 8 seconds to launch, okay? This will take 7 seconds to launch, because he has Eye on here as well, and Eye's skill makes it as that. Now, what you want to do is, once you start getting attacked, count to 7, because as you said, skill shots go off depending on the officer, between 7 and 8 seconds. 8 seconds is normal. 7 seconds is for certain officers that reduce it. So Eye of Providence, for example, he reduces it by 1 second. So what you want to do is you count. So you see here, he counts until this skill shot happens. Once that skill shot happens, he drags it out and starts to attack this unit, which you see there, he gets the shot off. Unfortunately, he doesn't drag it back in time and it does kill him, okay? So what he's doing is you want to count until you know your skill shot's going to go off, and you would instantly drag it out onto someone, okay? So, but not you don't want to necessarily look at the the enemy tanking. So look at the enemy tanking and kind of judge it here. When it hits this sort of skill, you simply aim at this with a Howie, and you'd snipe the Howie with your skill shot. And once you do it, instantly drag it in. So you notice how here he brings it out, hits them, but he doesn't drag it in time, and it gets him. He gets his kill unit lost. So you want to jump it out to attack, instantly drag it back in so you don't lose any units, okay? I might even have some other footage on here somewhere of me fighting. Nope, this is an offense. Is this a defense? Let's have a look. Oh, this was me fucking up, actually. I ended up getting my unit killed here. But yeah, this isn't one I can really explain well in. I need a more of a 1v1 situation. Nope, this is more just attacks. I don't think I have many. Oh no, this is the one we just watched. I'm useless, guys, honestly, I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see if Manny does it. He probably won't. I think he's going to stay in. Okay, he's going to stay in. Okay, so right here, when Manny starts to get attacked, if you have a look here, he's now being attacked. So his units are also gaining that skill thing straight away. He knows he's going to kill this helicopter fast. So he doesn't bother jumping out to attack anything, right? So now he's just going to let his base, with all the protection, do its job and hope that it's random attacking. But basically, that's how it works. You count until, you know, if only one person's attacking you, wait until they're going to attack you, and then simply just whack, hit them, you know? Mallow, good evening from SV42, the good old days. I remember when my account used to be an SV42. How you doing today, Mallow? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great day today. So you're 5-3-4-3 on Countess already. Okay, so that would be... I started her for her damage garrison. She doesn't offer much damage garrison. She only offers... She offers damage in general. Like, here, she offers damage. But not garrison damage. She offers protection. Hold the fuck up, Connor. You not S32 original. My main account is S32, yes. I'm an S32 day one from my main account. My old account is S42. My old account is S42. I do like these Q&A sections a lot. I really appreciate the kind words, guys. Thank you. I hope everything we're talking about helps everyone in some way, shape, or form. So here's the thing. Sky, how many units has he used? How many statues has he used, guys? How noodle is Sky Angel? Super noodle. Super duper noodle, okay? Like, if I could get up a picture of Sky... He's famous. That's Sky Angel. That's Sky Angel. Alright, anyway, back to the Q&A, guys. Guys, how many statues has he used? If he has a 5... Where was it? 5... I've got to find it now. Crap. 5-3-4-3. How many statues is that in total? 5-3-4-3. 180 plus... Oh, it's too much math for me, guys. Also, Price New, thank you for joining the stream. Welcome. Guys, if you are new into the stream, please don't forget to smash that like button. We're on 57. Can we hit 60 likes on this video? Can we hit 60 likes on this stream? It'd be kind of cool to see. If that's possible, we can hit 60 likes. I'd really appreciate it. 320. So he's still under halfway being done. So you're under halfway of being done. The only problem you've got is the skill you've got level 5. You can't use the skill training. Okay? It's a tricky one, guys, because Thorn is good, but I need to know, like, your full setup. There's so many questions I need to know about this, Abdul. And that is whether or not you're going to be using her as a main unit. Is it going to be a base shield? Is it on a super heavy? Is it on infantry? Is it... You know, what are you using it on? That's the question we need, because the new tank officer is an offensive officer. This officer is a defense officer. So although I might say, yeah, go and get the new one because she's much stronger because she's an offensive unit. If you want defensive, you're going to want a Thorn. So it all depends on what you kind of are going to be running, you know? Howitzer, ATG, MBT, rocket launcher, and an L. Okay, so if you're going to use Thorn, it would be on a MB. But to get the best MB, you're not going to want Thorn. So do you want an offensive MB or a defensive MB? That's the next question for you. Are we only 1 like away? Wait, already? We're on 59 likes? No, we're on 58. We're 2 likes away. 2 likes away. Oh, no, we are on 59. Holy smokes. Is there one beautiful person, one beautiful soul in this stream right now that can hit that like button to make us smash that 60 mark? That'd be cool. And someone, I don't know who it is, but whoever you are, number 60, I love you. Thank you for hitting 60 likes. That's crazy, guys. Thank you. So yeah, let me know, Abdul. Damn advertising. Wait, who's advertising? Who's advertising? Urgh. I'm sorry, guys. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. I can't help it. I'm sorry. So, yeah. I don't know, Sky. What do you reckon he should do? Do you reckon he should keep... it's one of those things, like... With your current setup, having an MB and an L, and, you know... It's... Having an Howie, ATG, and Rocket Launcher is a hard one. I'd say get rid of Rocket Launcher, get another Howie. Get rid of the MBT, get an Infantry, or a Super Heavy. Then Thorn would be worth it. But with this setup you have, Thorn's not necessarily going to be the best option for you. But yeah. And it's all Connor's fault. Everything's my fault. I haven't eaten today, guys. My dinner is ready. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I was only going to stream for 2 hours, but you guys came in with a lot of powerful questions. So, Thorn is okay on MBT, nothing crazy. Exactly. If you want an offensive MBT, you want to have this Madam Havoc and Uncle. That's who you want. Okay. Okay. Wait, 67? You guys are lying. I'm not even going to check because I know he's lying. There's no way we hit 67, right, chat? We just hit 67? Is he pulling my leg, chat? Or is Ivan being serious? I can never trust Ivan on his seriousness. 67 likes? For real? Best base setup for MB is Svarlin and Uncle? Best defense setup? Wait, what do you mean best defense? Man, they really need to add more AoE RT officers, maybe AoE tank officers. I mean, here's the thing, guys. AoE tank officers? What about tank officers that offer range? So instead of it being a 2-grid attack, it's a 3. You might think, it's not really worth it. It could work. What do you think, guys? A 3 grid instead, because obviously 2 grid is 2 grid is theoretically speaking what all tank units have right now. 2 grids. They attack 2 grids away. But if you could attack 3 grids away, you're going to have an advantage over every other tank on the field. I think it could be a cool concept to think about in the future. But with that being said, guys, I feel like a new Howie officer will be out shortly, but I think infantry officer will be next, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I already thought about that. Well, if take away the rocket launcher, I can change it for another Marty Howie. That would be a good idea, Abdul. And then, but I prefer having a second Liberty. What are your thoughts? I mean, 2 Liberties will be absolutely amazing, honestly. But even then, no, I mean, to be fair, back in the day, it was better to have Liberties. But now, honestly, Marty howitzers are very good, especially for defense, taking out units. Very good. So, with that being said, honestly, I would say straight up, just get it's going to be easier for you in the long run to get 1 of each than 2 of one, because obviously they need, like for me, for example, right now, I can't upgrade this Howie because I don't have, I mean, even if I was to max this out, I don't have any of these. This is the hardest thing to get. So with that, it's easier for you to get 2 9.2s of 2 different camps. If that makes sense. And it's on 67 likes. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the 67 likes. That's me. Guys, can we fit it? The stream's going to end in 2 minutes. Okay, stream's going to end in 2 minutes, guys. Can we get to 69 likes? Come on, for the meme, guys. You got to do it. We need 2 likes. 2 likes. We're on 68. We need 1 more like. Come on. 69 likes. If we can hit 69 likes, we can end this stream rather content. Who wants to be the golden number? Come on. Who wants to be that golden number? But yeah, hopefully, guys, I've managed to help you out. I asked earlier, basically, I use MB for repute purposes. What do you mean for repute purposes? Heli for rallies and sniping. So what should I replace my MB with? As it currently runs Wilhelm. I don't know who Wilhelm is. And Lady Justice at 8.0 Marty. I mean, MBT with the 2 new officers. If you have MBT with with like Uncle and this girl, she is very strong. It's 71. Oh no, I didn't end quick enough. I didn't end it quick enough. I'm sorry, but no. Make sure you re-hit the like button. We're over 69, but we can end this stream happy now, knowing that we hit 69. Oh, Wilhelm is GOT. Oh, is that his name? Ah, Wilhelm. Yes, okay. Yeah, I mean, he's a washed out officer now, unfortunately. Wait, message retracted? I don't know what that means. Indoraptor, I didn't see your message and I apologize. It says message retracted for me. I don't know if you retracted it or Stream Elements or something. I'm not sure. It's still... No, guys, make sure you re-hit the likes. Re-hit the likes on the video. The Marty Howitzer is good. I have one of my second main Howie. Honestly, it is really good. Killing Raven for level 4. You should always try to max your units to be available for killing units. Any unit can kill Raven. Look, watch this, guys. Where's the unit? I'll send out infantry. Infantry can kill Raven. You don't need a unit for Raven. Any unit you own can kill Raven, okay? You want to focus on killing units. Build your units for unit killing, okay? Do you think that I should rush to level 32? Oh, it's a good question. Do you rush to 32? Honestly, no. I don't think you should. It will make you somewhat it will make you somewhat stronger in some aspects, but it will also make it so that you're losing out on other areas. So I would say, guys, personally, I think just upgrade each thing. There's certain things you can leave. For example, like here, I only have one hanger. I don't have the other hangers leveled up because I don't use them. If you're gonna use it, upgrade it. If you're not gonna use it, don't, okay? But this is going to be the end of the stream, guys. Does anyone do any account reviews in the Discord? I personally do account reviews. We will do an account review soon. Next week will be the first weekend of what's it called? My brain's not working. Of level 4. We're going to be going into Rome. The 70th person was my wife. Shout out to Adam's wife. What a legend. Thank you so much, Adam's wife. So I would say maybe not next weekend, but potentially the weekend after we might do some account reviews, depending on how busy it's going to be for the weekend. But we will return with some account reviews, okay? We will return with them. Do you stream Hegemon on Discord? I can do. Yep. If you guys want to watch Hegemon, we've got Hegemon in 2 hours. Well, technically 2 hours and a half because it starts. Or we're gonna be slacking. I don't think. I think this is gonna be the first Hegemon we lose in a long time. So if you see here, we win most of them. We've only ever lost this. We've only ever lost 2. We've won every single Hegemon other than those 2. And I think we might lose this one because I know a few people who have signed up who have told me they can't make it. So it's very, very upsetting. And we're in 9.1, which means not everyone's going to be able to make 5 units at 9.1. So, that being said, we're going against server 40. Any of you server 40s in the chat, please be nice to me in Hegemon if you are in here, okay? But guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's stream. I really appreciate it. If any of yous are unaware, okay, we do have a Discord. I need to get the links. I need to quickly get the links for you guys. You know what? We're going to do it the fast way. Let's quickly get all the links up for yous. Let me open up my Twitch. Okay, so I'm just gonna get them all for you guys. I'm gonna get them all for you. Okay, we'll do one at a time. Oh no, wait, I think we have it. !S in the chat. I think we have the link for it, right? Stream Elements? There we go. Fucking legend. Thank you. So, guys, with that being said, okay, I stream every single day except Sundays. Normally, I don't stream on Sundays. I thought I'd do a stream for you here today. But every single day, Monday to Saturday, I stream over on Twitch. I majority play other games, Call of Duty, Escape from Tarkov, Destiny, a variety of games, okay? Mostly Call of Duty and Tarkov are my main 2 games. But I'm always have people from Warpath in the streams, so we're always talking about Warpath throughout the whole stream. So if you are at any point wanting to come and hang out in the Twitch stream where I stream every day, feel free to come. The link is in the chat. Hit the follow button. It'd be nice to see you guys there during the week. As always, though, I hope you have an amazing rest of your weekend. Hope you have a good week ahead of yous. And hopefully I'll see you guys over on Twitch. Dodd Zia 1992, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, homie. I am ending the stream right now. I appreciate you all. Waited 2 months for this. Was it worth it? I mean, that's a question for you. Was today's stream good, chat? Do you think today's stream was worth it? I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as a final goodbye, make sure you smash that like button before we end the stream. We'll be streaming Hegemon over on Discord. If you guys want to click the link of the Discord in the chat, feel free to head over to the Discord and, you know, say hello over there. And if you haven't already got it, make sure you let me know in the Warpath chat that you do not currently have... that you do not currently have, what's it called? The tag for Warpath, and I'll give you the Warpath crew tag if you haven't already got it. By the way, wait a second. 1 second has passed, Mr. Sky. You said watching your base 2 hours is shit, but it's not. I mean, I feel like there's more to do, Sky, and but I hope you enjoyed it, and I I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you for the 4 memberships. I think it was 4. It might have been 3 memberships we had in today's stream. Very kind. I don't deserve it, as Ivan says, and will agree, but I do appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much for all the love and support, and I'll see you either in a future YouTube video, or I'll see you in a stream over on Twitch, guys, where I stream every single day. Let me quickly get the link for my latest video, because guys, it's only on 450 views. Oh no, I haven't promoted it everywhere yet. I haven't promoted it where I normally do. So let's quickly get that so that I can your channel. I need to go and let the Facebook crew know about it. But in general, guys, boom. There we go. If you haven't done so, make sure you check out the new YouTube video that we uploaded a couple of hours ago. I love you all. Thank you for being awesome. And hopefully I'll see you shortly in another stream. Goodbye, everyone. Take care.